This is ES 6.1 speaking test. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name, please?
My name is Vizo.
How old are you, Zum?
I'm 30 years old. I'm studying class ES 6.1T.
And where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, good. So what we're going to do here, Zum, today is we're going to do 3 parts to this speaking test. The first part will be me asking you some questions. The second part will be us talking about a particular kind of subject. And the third part will be me and you just having a little bit of a discussion. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some questions about time of the year. What seasons are there here in Vietnam?
There's a 4 season in Vietnam. It was spring, autumn, summer, and winter.
Good, excellent stuff. What would you say is the most important season in Vietnam?
I think the most important season in Vietnam is summer, because people in Vietnam will have like 3 months to have a holiday, have something like go to hometown and have fun with families.
Good. What's the weather usually like in December?
In December, the weather like a bit of hot, and there's a lot of like sunside, and in if you study in a big class with many people, it will be very hot in there.
Okay. Can you tell me something about your favorite time of the year?
My favorite time in the year uh is the time like you have a holiday, a special day in Vietnam, and the day I can like my birthday and my special holiday, like I can have.
Okay, good. So that's the end of part 1. What we're going to do is we're now going to move on to part 2. So in this part of the test, we are going to talk together. Here are some pictures that show different television programs. What I would like us to do is talk about whether we like these different types of television programs and say why or why not. Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, so I'm going to start. So this one here, I'm not really a fan of racing programs because I find them a little bit boring and monotonous. What do you think about?
I think racing is like a bit of boring too, because I cannot understand like what people do if you watch like some car racing to like win or not. Do you like watching world news?
I sometimes like watching the world news because I think it's very important to make sure that that we keep up to date on recent events. Do you like watching the news?
I sometimes like watching news because sometimes we'll have like a educational like types you can study too, and many like many many films you can watch to like have a bit of study. So
What do you think about football programs?
I I have a little bit of interesting in football, because I am a football player in my school, and I love watching footballs. About you?
I do enjoy watching football, but I don't like watching all different football matches. I only like watching football matches that have my favourite team or England involved in them. We've got this one down here. It looks like a history program. What do you think about history programs? Do you enjoy them?
I think it's a little bit of like sometimes I see it's very like interesting, but sometimes it's not, because uh sometimes if you like in the far year, you can see like about castle kings or uh something like you don't really know about it. Like you see seems very interesting, but the New Zealand year like about nine 90 90 50 go up to in here, it will be like you can study in all the class in school in class, and if you see on TV, you will seem like it's bored.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Well done, Zoom. That's the second part of the test over. What we're going to do is we're going to move on to the third part. I'm just going to ask you a few more questions. Do you think watching the news on TV is a bit sad?
I think it's I think it's like a bit, because if you see some news in the in the TV, you can see uh, you can see some problems about your country, and see a bit of your like your hometown and your city. If it have some like accident or something like sad, something like your family have some accident in news, you will see like it's very sad.
Do you think that watching TV alone or with other people is better?
I think is watching TV with people will better, because I can have fun with my friend, my family, and people. If you see like uh the one time the, like you see the same thing you like, you will have sometime fun with each other.
Okay, good. Excellent stuff. Virzum, thank you very much. And that concludes the speaking test.